Do it again. Shit. But look at all this smoke. No bueno, no bueno. One more. What is up, YouTube? As you guys can see, we got a pretty full parking lot over here. Got a C3 in there, C5, wide body Hellcat manual. Got a C7 and a red eye that we're working on. It was hit in the front. As you guys can see, we're just missing the front bumper and everything. Chasing down these parts had to be one of the most difficult things to do. And getting a special delivery today, actually. I don't know why he parked all the way over there, but we got a SRT Chrysler 300 all the way from Colorado that's getting dropped off over here. Supercharged. Let me go talk to the driver and then see what's going on with this thing. All right, guys. So, yeah, this from Colorado. We got a little bit of smoke right there, but it's a Supercharged SRT 300. Ooh wee. So yeah, now that we got this unloaded off the trailer, 17 hours this car was towed all the way from Colorado. Makes me feel really good, you know, that people have that trust in us, that we're gonna be able to do the work and deliver on, especially when you're 17 hours away. But same as people trust you, you have to deliver on your end, and there's no doubt in my mind that we will be able to get this car back on the road 100%. Currently it's smoking a little bit from the exhaust, but yeah, we're gonna move it, get a more in-depth video of everything done to it. Has a nice little SRT badge in the front. But yeah, let's move this car and then I'll show you guys everything that's under the hood, everything that's done to it, and go from there. All right, so I'm gonna give you all a quick look around of the car. I mean, overall, the car, these SRT 300s, to me, they look so nice. Personally, I would take this over a Charger, unless it's a wide body Charger, of course. But yeah, this does have the, I believe this is called the Viper hood. I might be getting it wrong. You know, they come up with all these different designs and stuff and different names, but yeah, you got an SRT badge. It looks like it is the LED light up badge. And then aftermarket wheels, you got your 392 badge on the side. Got your peanut butter interior. Pretty nice interior overall. And like I said, this isn't a swap or anything like that. This is an actual SRT 300, so original 6.4 engine. Got your Brembos on the back, but yeah, it sounds pretty nice as well. But the main thing on this one, though, you go ahead and open up the hood. Show you guys. Although it does look nice from outside. Look at this, the fitment on the wheels. I like the fitment on the wheels as well. It looks pretty nice. But let me see. You ready for this? Shit. Whipple supercharger on there. So like I said, this car was towed 17 hours from here, from Colorado. So we're gonna work our magic on it, you know, tidy things up. The engine is smoking a little bit, as you guys seen in the video where it was started previously. And then it has this loud squeak. It sounds like it's coming from the power steering pump or maybe one of the belts. I feel like there might be a little too much play on these belts and they're slipping. Yeah, like look at this. There's definitely way too much play. I mean, too much slack on there. And then This catch can is just kind of loose on there. I don't know who worked on this, you know, I'm not going to sit here and talk bad about them. Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we're going to get this thing right. Let me start this thing so I can show you guys how it sounds. And this does have a flame tune, not a flame tune, flamethrower kit on there. So it's down there. So right off the rip, I just like to document everything. Got traction control, ABS, and check engine light. Not the end of the world. That's why it's here. But yeah, listen to that. That is a JBA exhaust. Sounds pretty nice if you ask me. And it is cam. And like I said, the main reason that it's here, it does smoke a little bit from the exhaust when you first start it up and when you're driving it. Let me see if it does that squeaking. It does it loud. You hear that? That sounds like the belt slipping. Yeah, so we're gonna get all that figured out. Let me give it some gas. See what we're working with. So it wants to die as soon as I try to give it gas. Interesting. Literally, as soon as I try to... And to me, what that sounds like is like the belt is slipping. So if I ease into it, it works pretty well. You guys hear that? I'll have to have a second person here with me to check everything when you give it some gas, but to me it sounds like the belt is slipping on the supercharger. There's just too much play. I could be wrong, it could be something else, but just based off, you know, the 5 minutes that I've looked at it, that's kind of what it's seeming like it is. Like I said, if you ease into it, shit. Oh, you can actually see some smoke. Let me get some gas. There we go. There's a little bit of smoke coming back there. Yup, there it goes. But yeah, we're gonna start with a compression test on this vehicle. I was told that cylinder 8 is the most problematic one out of the bunch. So we're gonna see if that is the case. If it does have low compression, I mean, there's a few things that cause low compression on an engine. It could be, you know, the valves. It could be piston rings. I am leaning more towards the piston rings just because of the smoke. Obviously, if the rings aren't properly holding the compression, there's oil getting through there, which leads to loss of compression. And that could explain the oil. Like I said, I am no genie. We have to open up the engine, do a little bit more testing to figure out what exactly it could be. But yeah, this is pretty much where we're starting off with this vehicle. Look at all that smoke. No bueno, no bueno. But yeah, guys, this thing, super nice. I can already smell the like burning oil. I believe it's leaking from the front seal as well. That's what I was told. That's the case. But yeah, overall, I mean, the car runs and everything. You know, the engine isn't knocking, so at least we're starting off with a working engine. We're just tweaking everything, you know, making sure that it can be running at its peak performance levels. Because obviously, you know, if you're spending the money to add a Whipple, you want to have a fully working car, and you want to use it to its full potential. So that's why it's here. We're gonna get to it on our next video, show you guys kind of what we found, how the process is going. We're gonna document this whole process, and you know, go from there, guys. Trying to put our name out there a little more than just here locally in the city. I am very, very, very confident in the work that we do. If you guys like this type of content, like, subscribe, support the channel, you know. And if you're looking to get your engine swap, engine built, whatever the case may be, we are your go-to shop.